Good morning, YouTube. I thought I'd start my video a little bit different this time. I'm not away in my van, even though I'm in my van. Yeah, sorry, pardon me. It's been a difficult time lately. I've just split up with my partner, 25 years. It's amicable, which if you've watched my previous video, I've told you that. Sorry, I'm distracted by traffic. The stress is through the roof, though. My mental health's taken quite a dip. As you can see, I've broke out in cold sores and all that nonsense. I don't know what this video is about. I might not even put it out, I might just scrap it, but I'm bringing you me from where I live, or where I did live, my hometown, Eyemouth. So enough of me, I'll show you a little bit, if that's okay. So here's where I live. There's my van. Oh, by the way, I've been modifying my van. This is my future travelling handyman. Let me take you to the front. And this is where I grew up. Spent 52 years of my life, on and off. I used to spend the night here quite a lot. In fact, my old van, I spent 300 nights in a row in it, and I had a house just... The house is there. Had a house. But this was my mental health problems. I just wanted to show you where I live. So I suppose this is a bit of a vlog that not everything goes to plan. I've had it pretty good for the last 20 odd year. I've suffered all my life with mental health, all my life since I was 4. I'm 52 now. I've got the badge to prove it. Ups and downs, loads of medications. To be honest, I'm not the person I used to be, in a good way and a bad way. Good way, I'm not quite the alcoholic I used to be. I don't smoke, didn't drink at all. Boring. Put on a lot of weight, put on about 4 or 5 stone since I started being healthier. What else? The bad news is, sorry, I've got an itchy back. The bad news being, I'm just not the person I should be. I'm kind of this tame version that's medicated up to be calm. While that works, yes, my anxiety levels seem calm. They can be up and down. I used to be neurotic to the bone and really, really suicidal all the time. My partner, who I've just split up with, basically become my carer and gave me 20 odd years of care, saved my life multiple times, and I owe her for that, because I do want to be here today. I do feel like ending it all sometimes, but I know I won't, and that's the key. With me, I was on massive highs and huge lows, anxiety, OCD, and the worst of all was DDD, which is depersonalization disorder and derealization disorder. Horrible. It's like you come out of your body and look, and it's you're looking out into somebody else's eyes all of a sudden, or it's like you're living in a dream. It took me a long time to realise I had that. And that started when I was about 14 or 15. And as an adult, it went away for years, but it reared its ugly head again in the last couple of years. But when something's got a label and you know about it, you can deal with it. When I was a kid, well, teenager, this thing was unreal. Whatever I was doing, it used to happen if there was an event, like I was at a teenage disco and things became surreal and I was getting a bit over anxious. Suddenly, this different person, it would be like I was in a cloud looking down on myself and muffled hearing and things, and I would panic and run for the hills. I would have to, wherever I was, run away. And I've been running ever since. Hence the reason I'm a van dweller. I've chose van life over house life. I've lived in my house for 21 years, and in that time, in 30 years, I've had at least a dozen camper vans and even more straight vans. And it's the life I always wanted to live. But I'm not sure. Sorry, feather in a cobweb. I'm not sure if I was just running. But you can't run because life catches up. So you've just got to deal with it. So the camper van life is my idea of safety. I can move on when I feel like it. I'm not tied to these daily stresses, and I've got this little space which makes me feel secure. I don't want a big house, even though I've still got one really, but I don't want it. I don't want any of it. Just had a knock back from a job, which was subcontracting. And when you get knockbacks, especially in your 50s and that, you think to yourself, you're worthless. And it takes me so long to be on a level playing field with my own conscience, which makes me think I'm not worthy. Why they don't know what me? It wasn't a skilled job. And that knocks you back a bit. But hey, life goes on. I've got to keep saying that to myself. Plus, no, my partner, her life is really sorted out now that she doesn't have to babysit this. So I'm over the moon. It's her time to shine. And whatever she does, she will shine. She's a really top advanced nurse, and she's been a good carer. And I'm scared. Yes, I'm bloody scared to be on my own, but she'll always have my back. I just didn't want to put my burdens on her anymore. This was 100% my choice to leave. But being the kind person she is, sorry, I keep hearing things. I'm getting the comfort. So, look at that scabby lip. I feel like the elephant man. You know, when you've got a cold sore, it feels like it's that big. I'm very easy distracted as well. So this video is not the usual for me, okay? It's basically as little takes as possible, so I don't have to edit it, because my life's in turmoil just now. A lot of things to sort out, and these things would always be left to my ex-partner to sort, and she deals with everything brilliantly. Now I've got to deal with everything, and I'm shite. I really am shite at everything. In fact, if I have to blame her for something, she overprotected me all these years. She held a full-time job, brought up 2 girls who are grown up now. When I refer to my kids, I'm on about in their 20s, mid-20s and early 20s. Sorry for rambling, but this is my video. people didn't really watch them. I've got a couple of people that comment and stuff, and I really, really, really appreciate it. I class them as my friends now because I'm not a people person, as you might know. I'm a grumpy old, well, can I say it? But I have got a big heart and I care a lot about people, and a few words, comments and likes make a huge difference to me. And I hope to meet these people one day, because a lot of them are just like me. But I'm not going to ramble on. I just want to say, didn't bottle things up. I bottled things up for 30 years. I became an alcoholic. Not a raging alcoholic, but a dependent. And my life spiraled. I mean, spiraled. I was going out drinking 25 pints and as much vodka as I could. And that was one night. Not proud, but I enjoyed it because I became somebody else that I thought I loved. And this is all mental health. And you're not helping your problems. You're just putting them aside for another day. But the downfall was, once the high of being drunk, once you sobered up, then the serious low popped its ugly head. So then you just look forward to the next drink, and it spirals, and I don't have to tell people how things work out like that. But I'm going to see a doctor shortly again, reviews on my medication and my health, mental health. I think my physical health's not too bad, but you need to get seen, people. Then you bottle it up. You really think there's no way, there's not a hope in hell for you, and you feel so alone, and it's absolute shit. There is help, and if you can't talk to people, do it gradually, do it on the phone, let them help, let them be there, because that's what they're there for. And a lot of people that help are people just like you and me, sorry, with problems. Everybody's got problems. Some worse than others. But there is help. Don't suffer. Too many lives are lost with this mental illness unnecessarily. I'm going to suffer with depression and anxiety for the rest of my life. I think it's went from severe, even manic sometimes, to chronic depression, which is almost like a diluted version. Say you're walking on a tightrope, you can wobble and you can fall off a little bit and catch your balance or be too cocky, but you're not on the up and down roller coaster. You're basically on a wobbly rope. So you're neither extremely high or you're neither devastatingly low. You are just functioning. To be honest, it is boring. It's boring, but you're alive. Then when you take a bit of time to live and actually think, I need to get out of this rat race if possible. What do I love? Sorry, if you love working every day and you love coming home, paying for the cars, paying for the houses, that they're never yours. So something's taxed. Your life's taxed, your death's taxed, your funeral's taxed, everything's taxed. So just be who you were meant to be as much as you can. Enjoy your life, because so many times I've wanted to take my own life, and then what? I'd be the flavour of the week for 1 week, where, oh, he was a lovely guy, I didn't realise he had issues, oh, he'll be missed, I can't believe he's gone. A week later, oh, him, yes, I remember him. Well, folks, I'm not going to ramble on. There's more educated folk than me you can listen to. Just having a bit of ramble. rant, rant. Yeah, because believe it or not, sitting here on a Monday morning, early, been up since 21 minutes past 5 this morning, that's early. Believe it or not, talking to you lot on YouTube, whether it be one person or a million people, sharing your feelings, shares your burdens, and it feels much better. So do it, even if you record, and do it for yourself and just listen to it back. And you'll get some nasty people that'll say things, but rise above it. The genuine people out there will care, and that's the ones you bother about. Okay, folks, that was my town. That's my mental health issues. Promise next video I'll be something more positive, and I'll be on the road, guaranteed. And plenty grumpiness and plenty swearing. Right, folks, over and out. Thank you for listening to this dribble.